Okay, so more spinning omoplatas. So we're going to look at a Berimbolo entrance to the omoplata. So again, from our lasso guard, sleeve control, I'm just going to feed in a deep lasso. And now from there I put in the De La Hiva hook. I put my foot on Tyrone's thigh and I use that as a step to bridge onto my left shoulder so I can physically thread in a left De La Hiva hook at his right hip. Now my right foot just comes under his armpit and I L-shape my foot off the lasso, pulling on the fist to get it into my thigh. And now from here I'm going to bring my knees towards my chest and kick out to put Tyrone on his hip. The momentum of him falling pulls me into the Berimbolo. And now I keep sleeve control, and all I'm going to do is invert upside down to this position. Okay, now in the omoplata position, the problem is Tyrone's right leg. So all I do is leg press to push his leg forward, take my leg off, and I'm actually into the omoplata. And the good news is Tyrone's flat, which means it's very easily finished. Let's just get another angle on that. So, from open guard, feet on hips, I'm going to thread in a lasso, pull my fist into my thigh, and now from there put my foot on the rear leg, or the far leg, and use that as a stepping stone to bridge onto my left shoulder and thread in a deep De La Hiva hook at Tyrone's far hip. Now my foot comes off the thigh, the one of the deep lasso, and goes right under his armpit here, and I L-shape it. And again, focusing on keeping that fist in front of my thigh. I've got control of his arms. Really the only base he has is his rear leg, and in one movement I pull my knees towards my chest and I just dump him down. The momentum of Tyrone falling helps me invert, and now I come out the other side. So when you invert, you never want to stay in your neck. You either be in your left shoulder or your right shoulder. The problem is I'm in the omoplata position, but this leg is in the way, so I'm just going to leg press down and then remove my leg. And now from there, as I let go of the forearm, I'm pulling myself straight up into the omoplata. But this time, Tyrone is flat on his belly, which is the easiest omoplata to finish. Let's get another angle on that one there. You're here. So, from my open guard, sleeve control, I'm going to thread in a lasso, put in a De La Hiva hook, concentrate on keeping the fist in my thigh, put my foot on his thigh, and then I bridge onto my left shoulder and I thread in that deep De La Hiva hook. From there, the foot comes off the thigh and I make a connection on his lat, pulling this in. Knees come back. I just do it in one movement this time. As I dump Tyrone down, I'm inverting underneath to here. I still keep sleeve control. That stops the scramble. I leg press a little bit to bring his leg forward, and then all I'm doing is taking my leg out. And now from there, I let go of his right sleeve to get the omoplata on his arm. And now, let's get one more angle on that one, bro. Hard for him to escape because you've got sleeve control the whole time. So, from feet on hips guard, I'm going to thread in the lasso, put in a De La Hiva hook, foot goes in the thigh, bridge, deep De La Hiva, and then a deep lasso. Make sure I get the fist in my thigh. So now I'm just pulling forward and kicking back to put him down. And I just invert on over my shoulders. Now as I take my leg out, I'm letting go of that far sleeve. And then from there, I'm coming up. We're into our omoplata. That's our second in the spinning omoplata sequence.